And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Thursday night edition of Biz Talks. My name's Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with Zija International, wearing the t-shirt to prove it. Actually, that one says Life Unlimited. Good to have you with us. This evening, we're going to be taking a few minutes and sharing a little information about our company, about our products, about what we're doing in the home-based arena. I'm going to give you a chance to meet a few of the people that have been working with us. Very special welcome to all of you, but in particular, I want to welcome those of you that have been invited guests, because that's really what this broadcast is about tonight, is to share some information with you. Maybe a friend or a neighbor, a family member has been talking with you about Zija, maybe even using our products, and you're starting to get excited about the results that you're getting. And you're interested in learning a little bit more about this concept of having a home-based business that you can start on a part-time basis. Put a little time into it, start to develop some additional income, maybe do a little bit more, eventually develop a full-time income. This arena of home-based business has been around for, oh geez, probably 70 years now in the arena of the network marketing profession, or multi-level marketing, people-to-people marketing. There's a lot of terms that we use for this. It has been a godsend to many of us. Myself personally, 35 years ago, I was a cross-country truck driver. For those of you trying to do the math, I started driving trucks when I was 10, right? 35 years ago, I was a much younger man. I was driving 18-wheelers for a living. Loved driving trucks, but I was looking for a way to create substantially more income than a truck driver can earn, to meet the needs of my son as he was heading into school. He was a special needs child. There was going to be a lot of resources I was going to have to muster financially to support him, but also I needed more time freedom, more flexibility in my day-to-day life. And I really met the criteria for somebody looking for what we have. And so I'll pose this question to you. Might you be interested in finding a way to create more income, more additional income? Might you be looking for a way to create more time freedom in your life? Or how about this one? Maybe you're looking for a way to create more fun or more meaning or purpose in your day-to-day activities. Because if you meet one or more of those criteria, then you're in the right place tonight. And what I want to introduce you to is our company, Zija International. We're a family-owned company. I've been in business now almost 15 years. Was started by a gentleman by the name of Ken Brailsford. Now, you don't recognize Ken's name probably, but Ken's an icon in our profession. Ken has, been the only person that's ever been able to create 3 billion-dollar companies over the last 40 plus years. His first company was started in the early 70s. You might recognize the company. It's Nature's Sunshine. Been in business well over 40 years now. It's created, countless numbers of millionaires in this profession, billions of dollars in sales. His second company started in the mid-'80s, now continues today under the name of Unicity, another one of the industry legacy giants. He launched our company, Zija, because of our plant-based products. He was the first person to bring Moringa oleifera to the consumer market, and we built our business on the back of the Moringa oleifera tree. We've created nutritional products, weight management products, and expanded into a number of other lines, all focused on high quality, science-based products, plant-based products that meet the needs of people that are looking for our products today. They just don't know that our products exist. Well, we've been very fortunate over the years to grow from a very small company. We've passed the $1 billion in cumulative sales mark. We've literally transformed, thousands and thousands of lives, both from a health and wellness perspective, as well as a financial perspective. Certainly for myself, this has been a way for me to be able to, in retirement, be able to create substantial income from a home-based business as I care for my elderly mother, here from my little home-based office, and being able to have that time freedom and flexibility to care for her, make my family my priority, and my business the second priority. Now, we've done a lot of things over these last 12 years now that I've been with the company, and tonight, one of the most exciting things that I have ever seen in 35 years that I've been involved in this type of business is about to happen. There is a merger in the works right now between Zija International and an industry giant, Isagenix, out of Phoenix. Isagenix is a company almost 20 years in business. They've surpassed $8 billion in cumulative sales during that period of time. They're rapidly approaching the $1 billion a year mark. And we are undergoing, at this moment we speak, a merger between our two companies. Isagenix brings to the Zija family an incredible corporate infrastructure, extremely well-developed systems and resources, an incredibly unique set of products from the Isagenix family. Their product line is head up by Dr. Joshua Plant. Dr. Joshua Plant is, you know, the who's who of product formulation. Josh was able to complete a 8-year program from Harvard Medical School in biological sciences. He did that in less than 4 years while he was raising his family. This guy's, I mean, he's a big brain, done incredible things with that company's product line, and they were looking for not only the products that we have, because we have a plant-based product line, they were looking for people like us, people that, you know, the culture of our Zija community. And for those of you that are really kind of taking one of your first looks at us, you're going to find yourself, you know, surrounded by a lot of people you'll be familiar with. Okay, we're a good group of people. We're fun people, but more importantly, you're going to see all different demographics here. You're going to see folks in their 60s and 70s, like myself, maybe looking for a way to create a little supplemental income for their retirement. You'll find millennials, the opposite end of the spectrum, young people, passionate and excited about contributing. Yet what they found was, after getting out of college, the corporate world confined them. They didn't see what they were looking for, being tied to a Monday through Friday 8 to 5, you know, cubicle. You're going to find young couples looking for a way to supplement the income, get a little bit more free money, you know, free time, maybe even replace one of the income of one of the parents, to be able to have one of the parents stay home with the kids. You're going to find people looking for opportunities to create substantial income. Today in our company, we have a lot of professionals, doctors, lawyers, and so on, that have higher than normal levels of income, but they're no longer excited about their career, and they're looking for a new career, something where they can contribute, they can help, and still be able to replace a substantial income. You're going to find, you know, all walks of life, all demographics. You're going to find yourself surrounded by like-minded people. And what I want to do right now is give you an example of what can happen if you make that decision to change the way things are going, to create an environment where you can create income, time freedom, and feel more passionate about what you're doing. I'm going to bring over to this side of the webinar a young lady. I call her young because anybody is younger than me. Let's see here. Christine, I'm going to bring you over right now. I have my friend Christine Holland. I've known Christine now for a couple of years. Not only is she and Troy, they're a lot of fun when you get to hang out with them, but she's done a tremendous job. Hey, Christine, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, there you go. It looks like you're sitting on your balcony in the cruise right now.
I'm on my bouncy ball, but every day at work is a day at the beach.
I love the background. That's really cool. I gotta get me one of those. But let me introduce you, Christine. I've known Christine for quite some time now. Not only are, you know, you'll find fun people here. That's kind of cool. But Christine has a military background at very high level. She's been able to join our business, get passionate about our products. She has built on a part-time basis a platinum level distributorship, and folks, don't worry about what that means. It just means that they're doing really well now. And Christine, what I'd like to do is maybe have you take a minute or two, just kind of share with the folks that, you know, what were you doing before you got involved in this kind of business? You know, your background, what caused you to want to get involved with us? What did you do when you got started? Because you got off to a pretty fast start. And what do you see happening in the future here with our merger with Isagenix?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Fred. Welcome, everybody who's taking a look at this. You're in the right place at the right time. I'm so excited I can hardly stand myself. But so I'm a retired Air Force major. I actually was working at the Pentagon at the end of my career. So I had some really good corporate opportunities, but I also had 2 small children at the time. a husband who was an active duty pilot. The war was going on, so he was gone a lot. And, it was that time versus money question for me. I'd had a health challenge, so I had been searching for natural solutions for my health challenges. And I found that companies like Zija wasn't around when I was looking, but companies like Zija put a lot of money into the science behind their products, so they tend to have the best products. So the bottom line is when I found Zija, it was like the answer to prayer, because I was looking for something to take my health to the next level. I was looking for a solid, an industry where I could contribute to my family. I could build a residual income that would give me freedom. I could participate in my children's life and be there for them day in and day out. And the nooks and crannies, I could create an income doing something that I love, which is just helping people, sharing with people. So when I found Zija, I took a look and I immediately decided to get involved. I invested in what we called back in the day a diamond pack. So the point is I invested in a business, and that was not a huge, you invest in a McDonald's, it's a whole lot of money. But it was a little bit more than $1,000. I talked to some friends, and within a few weeks I had made my money. I was in the black and on a roll. And it's just, I've never looked back since. And when the Isogenics merger came, it just, it just is it's a perfect fit, because everything, all the culture and the products and what Zija is about, the fact that Dr. Plant, who is somebody who we all love and trust, is already there kind of paving the way for us. And having their systems, I've been on their systems for a little week. I got my little thing going on here too. And I had strawberry shake today as well. It's wow. I mean, I thought what we had couldn't be topped. And the partnership of Moringa with their Isogenics health system is crazy good. I've got people on the team already using it, having crazy results. So I'm just excited about the future. And anybody who wants to get involved, and I think I have somebody on my team who got involved actually the day of the merger, and her story tells it all, really. I think I'm going to let that tell the story of where this is going, because
and I'm excited because you've got Pam Denny with us, and I'm going to bring Pam. I'm going to give you a little heads up. I'm bringing you over to this side. I'm going to ask Pam to join us because kudos to you. And folks, you're going to see right now, real life, what our type of business is about. In traditional business, it's about, investing huge amounts of money, create a business, market products, services, whatever, and you're looking at the profit you can make. In our type of business, this is more about the development of others, because our success comes from enabling, empowering, being good stewards of the people that get involved with us. And that's what creates long-term residual income, when you can create customers that want to use our products month after month after month, and team members that are excited about the support they've been given to help them create whatever their version of Life Unlimited is. And you've been working with Pam now, I believe, about a month, maybe 5 weeks or something like that. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I got a chance to meet Pam, via video conference here, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago. And this young lady, she is on fire. Pam, I brought you over to this side. You want to make sure that your camera is on and unmute yourself. You can do that by tapping. If you're on your mobile device, tap the screen. You'll see a camera icon.
She was having Wi-Fi.
Here we go. Hey, Pam, how are you?
I am wonderful. It's awesome to be here. How are you?
Doing awesome as well. So glad to have you join us. I was just, giving a little kudos to Christine, because as you know, that's what our business is all about. It's taking somebody, finding out what they're looking for, and then helping them achieve that. Now, obviously you do the work, but this isn't the kind of thing that most people, experience when you're, just kind of thrown out to yourself. What if you don't know what to do? You've had a great mentor, a great, student of the business who's now become a teacher of the business. Pam, take a minute. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background. Why did you get involved with us, and tell us what you've done to get off to such a fast start. And I've heard that not only in just a few weeks you've hit Builder 1000, you're literally knocking on the door of our first leadership rank of bronze. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about, who was Pam before network marketing 5 weeks ago, and what have you been doing to get off to such a fast start?
Well, my background, I grew up in body shops. My parents own 3 collision repair centers, so did that for 20 years. Was really used to the high stress, high production, high no time to eat, no time for lunch. Found myself really sick at one point, and in October launched a wellness company. And I was downtown Puyallup one day handing out roses, kind of spreading kindness around town, and ran into Christine. And my mom had actually tried to introduce me to her about a year ago. And I just wasn't in a place where I was ready to start learning about Zija at that time. I was really focused on whole foods. And when I ran into her with this rose, she got to talking to me about Zija and put some green drink in my hand. And I drank it for 4 days and fell in love with it and called her up and was like, what is this stuff? And really got together with her and just started sharing it with people that I love and care about. I think there's really no greater gift you can give to the people you love than wellness, and certainly an opportunity for financial freedom and being around these stories and like-minded people who are also trying to help spread this ripple effect of love and wellness. So I feel like just sharing with people you love and having those conversations is really all it takes.
You know, it's exciting to see somebody like yourself finding themselves, you know, drawn to what we're doing, our mission, our cause. And fellas, I want you to make a note here. Okay, one of the benefits of being involved with our company is you get to hang out with beautiful gals. I mean, just there's some additional benefits here. And ladies, I'd like each one of you to maybe take, you know, 20 seconds and share with me one thing that you do on a daily basis to build your business.
You want to go first, Pam, or you want me to?
You can go first.
All right. So, and I'm going to take it from a different perspective from Pam. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for my Pams, and Pam right now is someone I'm spending a lot of time with, and looking at what they can do to grow their business, because they don't necessarily understand. They're just learning. So I'm looking at what can they do to take their business to the next level based on what they've got going on, and giving them simple directions. If you do this, this will happen. I mean, you didn't mention Pam is Elite 40 her first 2 periods, which means she earned a $200 of product free, $250 bonus her first 2 months, 3 and free her first 2 months, because she's just out sharing. She's not asking to learn a bunch and listening to me. So it's me just trying to give simple directions, right? On the job training, learn while you earn, making that real.
And Pam, thank you, Christine. And Pam, you're brand new. Give me just one thing that you found the most important in your daily method of operation in helping build your business.
I've really just taken this opportunity to reach out to friends that maybe I haven't had a conversation with in a couple months. So I literally just go through my Facebook Messenger contacts and reach out to people that I think would benefit from this, and it would bring a benefit to themselves and their families.
Well, obviously it's been working really well, because that Elite 40 achievement that you've received already, we're here in just a few weeks, that is a stunning accomplishment, especially for a brand new person. Ladies, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking a few minutes to join us and sharing your stories with our guests this evening. I'll go ahead and let you go back to the other side. Both you looking great tonight. I got to tell you, you make me look good.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
we'll
you
let
very
Christine go back. And goodbye, Pamela. Thank you,
Bye.
Pam. And so, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit of an overview of who we are, what we're doing, a little bit of examples of what's been happening with some of the people getting started with us. What I want to do is maybe kind of frame it up this way. If you had an opportunity to have everything in your life that you wanted, you know, higher level financial resources, time freedom to be able to focus on the things that are important to you, as opposed to the number one thing you focus on is the job and everything else comes around it. A chance to do something where you felt like you were making a positive impact, you were hanging around with fun people, you were doing fun things. If that was something you were interested in, Would you like to learn more about it? Because that's really what tonight was about, was to simply give you a chance to get a feel for who we are. We're in a situation where literally, as I did, just well, 35 years ago, I was able to start a business, with a credit card. I was able to get into profitability almost immediately. And from that point on, creating not only day-to-day income, but subsequently residual income. And the power of residual income is phenomenal. I mean, what would happen if today you had to quit working for a year for whatever reason, personal health challenges, need to take care of a family member? How long would you keep earning? And see, in our type of business, I've experienced that a couple of times in this time dealing with my mom. And to know that you can literally quit working for a year and have your paycheck coming in every single week, you have no idea what peace of mind comes from that. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. It does take willingness to work, willingness to learn, and a desire to succeed. And we can help with that. For those of you that are ready to make that decision, I encourage you, get with the person that asked you to be part of this broadcast, or maybe they directed you to the YouTube channel for the replay, and get your questions answered. You got questions about the products, you got questions about, our marketing systems and our pay systems. Get those questions answered. If the person that invited you here is relatively new, they'll put you in touch with somebody else. Maybe it'll be me, maybe it'll be Christine, one of our other leaders. We are here to focus on the development of you. And when you make that decision to get started, I want to make a personal invitation to you to Saturday morning new distributor training. This coming Saturday, so two days from the date of this live broadcast, we will be hosting a special new distributor training, same webinar link. It'll start at 10 o'clock Pacific time, Saturday morning. That's 1 o'clock Eastern time. And we will give you a step-by-step process that will help you start immediately, get into profitability, and start developing the business that for many of us has truly been a miraculous godsend to have this kind of opportunity. So one last shout out to Pam and Christine. Ladies, I appreciate you being with me this evening and sharing your stories. With that, we'll go ahead and let you go, folks. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.